Hi guys, I'm back. I wanted to come back and do a couple of those tags. The last time we made these envelopes, envelope flip outs. I said that when I do put them in the journal, actually, I will finish the flips and I will video that part of it once I do that. So I wanted to show you how I'm going to make the cards to go inside of these pockets in here. So lots of times when you buy journaling kits, they come with journaling cards and they're great and they're awesome, and lots of times like these, like you don't even really need to do a lot to them because they're so beautiful already. You don't really need to do much. So this is the Summer's Bounty kit from the Junk Journal Studio. I'm making a recipe journal with this. So all of these elements that you see here are from the kit, plus so much more. So if you watched the last video, I kind of showed you how much I've cut out, but I still have a bunch to cut out, and I have a bunch of paper, and it's a lot, and it's a lot for the cost, which I love too, because it was extremely reasonably priced and not, I mean, I could probably make 5 journals out of just the stuff that I printed. So these are great cards, and I love them, and I love the size of them, and they work really good in pockets like this, right? And I actually have a couple here that are going to go in here. I will have one that goes in here and one that goes in here. And but I wanted something to go in this pocket. So what I'm going to do is I cut some just craft cardstock to the size that will fit in here. So these envelopes, I believe, were 4 3/4. I want to say, just going to measure them again. 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. So I cut my paper because I did glue the inside. I cut it down a little bit. So it's 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, I believe. Yep, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And they will fit very nicely inside of these pockets. Maybe not. There we go. So they'll fit very nicely in there and stick out just a little bit. So what I wanted to do though, but if I just use these, they would get lost in there because they're so much shorter, right? They would just get lost. I mean, yeah, I could put it in like that, but I want something that's I'm not gonna lose in the pocket over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these onto the front here of this. I'm gonna ink this up and glue this on. I have this piece of lace that I'm gonna run down the side underneath, I believe, because I need to keep it inside the card. I need to keep it, I can't have it stick off the card, off the card here. So I'm gonna run it inside the card like that. And then I have some little bits and bobs that I'm gonna put on. So I have a little medallion for this one that I'm going to put down here, and a little word, and I have a little tab that I'm going to put on the top of it. So I'll put this tab, and then I have a little saying that I think I'm going to stick. Sorry, that is my oven beeping at me. So I have a little saying I might put up there. I haven't decided. I do think I am gonna punch a hole and put an eyelet in this, and probably put some ribbon on top of this, but I want a little tab at the top of each of these. So I have this one I'm going to make, And I have this one, and this one I'm going to put the lace going the other way. So, little crocheted lace there. That way I have this little tab that I'm going to put down there with a little word. And then this tab I'm going to put at the top. All right, so that's what I'm going to do for this. So short little video. I mean, you've already kind of got the idea, but and I'm not going to do anything in the back. I want to leave it plain for writing space. So this is kind of my easy little fix for the journaling cards that you get inside of a kit. And usually I mean, sometimes there are larger ones, but if you wanted to make it larger, it's not really going to be, you know, you could resize them, I suppose, but then you'd have to resize the whole thing. And these things came, these cards came with other elements on the page, right? So let me show you. I have one right here that I can show you really quickly of kind of what her page looks like with lots of pieces on it. So where is it? I have one that I have not cut right here. So so you know, here's the journaling card. There's a pocket, there's another pocket, there's a little label, there's another little label, and two little labels. So to kind of blow this up just to get this one to be bigger, you know, you're kind of losing all the rest of this stuff, and it just doesn't really work. So this is my little fix for this I was gonna say problem, but it's not really a problem. It's just how to make a larger journaling card and still have some room to write and still have some room and not go super overboard with all of the embellishments either, because I'm going to put it in that pocket, so I don't want it to be super. My glue is not going to work, of course. I didn't put my little pin in it for a little bit. Get the gunk off. There we go. It should work now. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how to, and I'm sorry, I was probably not, I'm not framed there. I'm horrible at that, I think. I need to get my other desk. I'm going to get my other desk out. Oh, I wanted to put this down. I'm just going to use this. So I'm just going to put a big chunky piece of glue right there and lay this down on it, because this is going to take forever. I should have had this tipped upside down. This is going to, it's like watching paint dry to get this thing to run. Let's see, maybe I can get some out of there. I still need to put some nail polish remover. I just need to get the other jar. I just need to get the other little container of it. That's what I need to do, and stop being, I don't know, try not to be wasteful, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna put that on there. So I don't want it to, I don't want the lace to stick off. And if you needed to tack the lace down, you know, for it to fit in the pocket, you could just put a little bit of this underneath. If I can get it running again, I can put a little bit and tack these down. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do these. I hope you guys are all having a great it is cooling down here, which is so nice. I do have the fan on, so you could probably hear that in the background, but it is really getting to be much nicer outside. I mean, really, I don't even think I would need the fan. It's later in the afternoon, early evening, so that's why it's a little bit hotter. But in the mornings, I definitely don't need the fan at all. If I had the fan on, I would be dying, freezing, cold. So it's about, let's see, what is it inside right now? It's 75 in here right now, which is why I have the fan on. So it's not too bad, but it could definitely be worse. We had weather a couple of weeks ago that was up to like 90 outside. So it got super hot in here, and it was just too much. I mean, we were dying. Oh, I need to ink this up. We thought we were gonna have to go buy a little window air conditioning unit to put in here, but we just suffered through. We knew it was only going to be a couple of days, so we just suffered through it. It got much cooler at night, and it was fine to sleep. It was just during the day, it was so hot. So I hope the heat wave for the rest of you is starting to subside, because I know there were a few people that was getting quite hot. Especially, I know over in the UK it was getting super hot over there. And those of you down in the southern hemisphere, winter, but you're just starting to come out of it and come into spring, so that's always nice. We're just starting, fall, and even though it's the middle of August here, I love fall. I can't wait for it. It's my favorite time of the year. It really is. It's such a, I love the colors here in New England, and I am definitely a 4-season girl for sure. I just don't think I'd like it if it was, and we don't get a lot of spring and a lot of fall. It goes pretty quickly. We obviously get a fair amount of winter here, but just trying to even that up so it's not all crooked wonky. All right, so there's one. And then this one, we're going to do the lace on this side. So I'm going to put a bunch of this right here first. This Fairly Art Glue, I really like. And I will tell you, one of the things I do really like about it is it will hold things like lace and ribbon and that kind of fabric and that kind of stuff, and it does hold it pretty well. I don't have such a problem with like my pages wrinkling, where I've had that problem more often with art glitter glue, with pages wrinkling. I also love it because, not that I'm hoping that I will ever have to use it in this thing, but I do know if I run out of this glue in the winter, I can order more because it does not freeze. So it is not a glue that freezes like art glitter glue. So art glitter glue will freeze, and it is not usable when it thaws. Believe me, I will attest to that. That I can guarantee you is an issue, because that happened to me. I let my glue, I had my glue in the car and it froze and I didn't even think about it. Oops, don't put your things upside down. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think that it was a problem. I didn't think that I would, I mean, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you, but yeah, don't let your art glitter glue freeze. That's why I think most places will not ship it in the winter. If you were to a place that has winter. Now I know there are some places who are a little more sketchy with their policies and they will ship it, but really it should not be shipped. And if you're getting our glitter glue shipped in the winter, you're getting it at your own risk, because I will tell you, it's like goopy and what's the word? It's separated. It's like separate. Ugh, it was gross. It was like liquid. It was like water and paste. All right. So I'm not going to put the eyelets in this yet because I want this to dry, because that's the other thing. It's very humid here, so the paper already has a little bit of moisture in it. So if I were to punch this right now, I would really just end up ripping it. I've found that out the hard way multiple times. So I am just gonna show you, slide this in here. This one I might need to open up a little bit. Get my bone folder in there and open it up a little bit maybe. Because we did glue this in the last video when we made these. So that one. This one I already opened up, so that's how I knew the paper would actually fit in here. So I might have to open that one up a little bit. But it will slide right in. Maybe not. Maybe it got stuck. Oh, I know what it got stuck on. It's stuck on that the bottom part of this envelope. The other flap on this side. I think I meant to glue that down, and I don't think I did. I might have to take it apart a little bit and see if I can get it to, yeah, can you hear that? It's the other flap of this envelope, the flap that comes in this way. It was loose. It's not glued. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I don't mind it sticking out a little bit. So there is our larger journaling card made out of a smaller journaling card. So I just wanted to come on and do this really quickly, just a quick little video on how just an idea on how to use these smaller cards to fill in a bigger space. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will when I put these in, I will show you what they look like with the little eyelet in there, and I'm gonna probably tie a little ribbon or something on there, or maybe put a little charm with a bulb pin on there. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.